back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pick and Pop episode 4, season 2. It's good to be back. We got a few things to talk about today, a lot of good topics, a lot of shit to say. Quick shout out to everybody that saw the TikTok that Andy has been creating. Shout out to him. He's putting in a lot of work on that end. So Andy, talk to me, bro. How you doing, bro? Talk to me. What's up?
Just to piggyback on that, currently 15,000 views on that, so we're gonna keep that pushing. That's a lot of fucking people. You put
Yes,
15,000
sir.
people, that's a full basketball arena. I'm doing
Yes,
great.
sir.
Last time we checked in, we had a little bit of a busy weekend last week, so unfortunately we are sorry about the missed
Yeah.
episode. It was my birthday. He was gone. I died. It was
You want me to put the picture up there? I'll put the picture up there.
yeah, you can put the picture up there. Unfortunately, I died. I didn't make it. Shout out Funk Flex. Yeah, just don't. So vodka and tequila is just not the mix sometimes. So, big
I heard.
23, getting old. But yeah, that's why we missed. I don't want to stretch it out though too much.
Hmm.
Playoff basketball has been so dope, except for the Lakers series, because that series is just like blowout after blowout, which we're about to talk to in a second. But all the other games, they've actually been pretty sick.
Hmm.
Um, so let's just jump right back into it and talk about these damn Lakers, because fuck these damn Lakers, right? Not fuck them Lakers, because obviously I'm a LeBron fan, but it's just these games are so boring. Like all the other playoff games are not boring.
They're more entertaining in that sense.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be
Yeah.
like the marquee matchup, and I feel like
Hmm.
every game is just like
Yeah, we're
So far, like, what have you been seeing? We got back-to-back blowouts. Lakers won by 30 yesterday. You know, Golden State won by 30 the other day. So
hmm. All right, so for this series, it's honestly kind of a weird one. Good shit for them for winning the first game against the Warriors at their house. Good shit. They needed to steal one. Obviously, everybody knows this season the way the Warriors are at away games. Now the Warriors need to win a game at LA. So that's it's looking brighter for LA. The thing is, they got to make sure they defend home court because if it goes 7, I don't see the Lakers winning that. I really don't. And honestly, this series for me, uh, I got the Warriors because that was my dark horse. I think that's the only team that's left in the playoffs that I picked. Um, so I got Warriors. Obviously, if the Lakers win, it's also cool. You know, it's nice. Whatever. Shout out to them. They have been balling out. Uh, I remember game 1, Vanderbilt had a crazy block on Curry, just smacked the shit off the backboard. It was good. It's been a good game. I just don't like the blowouts. I
yeah,
don't. It's what the game 2 blowout was crazy, and like they show what they got, and then now game 3 blowout at LA was crazy. They show what they got, so it's just gonna teeter back and forth. I just want to see more, like them compete more in the sense of like not letting everything just get
hmm
out of handling it, bro. Because like what was it, game 2? I think by the third quarter, I already turned the game off, and I was already
yeah, yep.
I went to bed. Game 3 yesterday, I was at Cheesecake. I was drunk as fuck the whole day. Just saying that first. But I was at Cheesecake with my girl eating some nachos. I'm watching the game. She's yelling at me for watching the game and not paying attention to her. And then I
That
looked, I
was
saw
me
the score.
yesterday.
I looked right, I saw the score, and I told her, I was like, "You have my full attention." She goes, "Why? I thought you were watching the game." I was just like, "Motherfuckers is getting blown out. It
I,
don't
pr-
matter at this point."
I
I
promised
was like,
my
"So."
I promised my girl at like 10 o'clock. I said the game started at what, like 8:30. I said, look, at
Mhm.
10 o'clock I'll turn it off and we'll watch The Notebook or something like that. And by 10 o'clock, it
Yeah.
wasn't even the end of the second half, and I was just like,
Nah,
I'm
fuck this
sorry,
nigga.
it's the Lakers. I'm sorry, it's the Lakers. Um, but nah. So what happened yesterday? I think the biggest adjustment. So let me just start by saying that Golden State didn't play well. They turned over the
Mhm.
ball a crazy amount. At one point, they had 16 turnovers. The
Yep.
Lakers had 21 points off of turnovers, which is a massive disparity. Golden State only had 10 by
Mhm.
the time that stat line got thrown up. Um, the insertion of Lonnie Walker was big for Darvin Ham. Lonnie played amazing defense on Clay. He also played great defense on Steph when he switched off when Jared wasn't in the game. And I think that Lonnie getting the run was important because Troy Brown's been struggling this series. Um, So that's kind of like the little benefit you have from having Lonnie Walker on the bench. He was fresh and he could chase those boys around. Like he doesn't have that fatigue from the first games. He started off a little slow, but he hit big shots here and there. He was hitting floaters. He had a nice little move where he kissed it off the glass. So Lonnie's just, I feel like he's instant offense, and he's been waiting for his
Mhm.
opportunity to run. But Troy Brown gets those minutes, of course. So that was big. Anthony Davis played well. You've seen the stat that Anthony Davis every other game he has a good game, and in the odd number of games he's averaging like 11
Mhm.
points, 12 points. It's ridiculous. Um, Yesterday I think Anthony Davis figured it out. He figured out how to play Draymond. He got in Draymond in foul trouble. Draymond was obviously doing his stuff, talking whatever, but I think the Lakers figured them out, and I think they win Game 4, and will either close it out. Uh, they'll either close it out in Game 5, or it'll go 6, and they'll close it out back at home.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I genuinely believe that the Lakers kind of figured it out. LeBron's hurt. LeBron's hurt. I was watching him very closely. LeBron is gonna need that surgery, and obviously people are gonna go crazy when the news comes out, like
Yeah.
market now. He's gonna go get surgery in the off season, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, this was like a built-in excuse, like if they lose in the Western Conference Finals or some shit like that." That man is hurt. He doesn't look the same. He's obviously struggling with something, but he's fighting through the pain, and he played pretty well.
Of
Not
course.
taking one shot in the whole first quarter was crazy. In my whole
I
life
saw
of
that.
watching LeBron James, I've never seen that before.
I saw
So
that, bro. That
it's
shit's crazy.
crazy. It's crazy to see
Mhm.
that he's slowing down. Like we well, of course we want him to stay at Superman, bro. But that man is so old. Like this year he's turning 39. Like that's actually so crazy to think about. Like you remember Vince when he was 39, like about to turn like 40. Like that man looked like he didn't even belong out there. So and that's one of the greatest athletes ever. So go ahead. What were
Mhm.
you saying though?
I just wanted to say real quick, like shout out to the Lakers, cause uh I'm looking at the stats real quick of like what everybody producing. The one of the things that I like about them is that with the Lakers, it's like not everybody. It's not like everybody's focused on just LeBron
Yeah.
and
What
AD.
did
Like
D'Angelo have?
everybody,
D'Angelo had a good game.
D'Angelo had 21, 8, and 8.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that was LeBron. D'Angelo had 21, 5, and 3. AD had 25, 3, and 13.
D'Angelo's heating up from
Uh,
the three.
yeah, Austin Reeves had 10, 2, and 2.
Yep.
Lonnie had 12 and 4.
Mhm.
Dennis Schroeder had 12 and 1.
Dennis
This
Schroeder,
is good
massive,
this is
massive
good
game from
production.
Dennis. Massive
This is
game
a
from
good
Dennis.
production from your whole team. Like this is a team trying to beat a whole other team. If you go look at the Warriors real quick, they're like a little similar, but it's not everybody in there trying to help them out.
Dennis is he's like the unsung hero, I feel like, on the Lakers. I think it's because of his contract and because he got brought back on that bullshit ass contract when he turned down the 80 mil. Like
Idiot.
but
You
bro,
blew it
Dennis
back.
Schroeder, he's what I call one of those like half stars, honestly. He reminds me of like Rondo in the bubble, the way that he
Mhm.
defends. Obviously Rondo's a better distributor of the basketball, but Dennis Schroeder, he's a massive, massive part of why the Lakers are shutting down, chasing Curry all over the screens,
Mhm.
just fronting him, chasing him around. Jared Vanderbilt looks like he's about to fucking pass out there chasing Steph Curry around because that shit's impossible. But I think the Lakers are playing well.
Cardio, man, cardio.
Um, I think they figured him out. Golden State.
Mhm.
Draymond's he's bugging out a little bit. He's getting too many texts. He's talking too much to the refs. Anthony
Always
Davis
does
figured
that,
him out.
bro.
But if Anthony Davis has an Anthony Davis game next game, then this series is gonna get extended. I just don't want to see any more blowouts, bro. I want like stuck to my seat. I want to watch into the fourth quarter. I don't want to
Mhm.
turn off the TV at 7 minutes in the fourth quarter because Max Christie just got put in. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm good off
They'll come
that.
back Christie like that, bro.
He nice.
They'll
He
come back.
nice. Max
They'll
Christie's
come
nice.
back
He
Christie,
gonna be
yo.
nice. He gonna be
That's
nice.
funny as hell, bro.
He
That's
gonna be
crazy.
nice.
But yeah, shout out to the series. They're blowing each other out, I guess. But if it's more neck and neck fights, it's been more entertaining for everybody.
Yeah.
But Draymond always be doing that bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
He
always
needs to
doing
he
that
needs to
bullshit.
chill out a little bit. He
Yup.
needs to calm down.
All right, so moving on from the Lakers, we're gonna go over to the East. We're gonna talk about that boy that gave LeBron some work in the bubble before. Jimmy Butler. So the question is Jimmy Butler a top 10 player? I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead, bro.
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Right now, Jimmy Butler is definitely a top 10 player because he continues to show in the playoffs that he's just one of the best players. He might be a top 5 playoff performer.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the disrespect to Jimmy's crazy. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he plays in my favorite city and in the whole wide world. I love Miami so much. Love it so much.
Miami.
All right, I miss Miami so much. But yeah, nah, Jimmy's that dude, bro. Jimmy's a dog. What he does on both ends of the floor. Um, I'm curious to see what Miami's gonna do in the offseason. The way that it's
Mm-hmm.
looking, you know, the Knicks do have these injuries. Penguins pissing me off a little bit. Uh,
Penguin.
fucking Penguin. He's got a healthy fucking D Rose over there. Quickly's fucking struggling, and he's not putting him in. But it's all good. It is what it is.
Didn't quickly go down yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah, he went down.
And I need him to get some run. I need him to get some run. You know, put the athletes around him, bro. He could be that point guard. But Jimmy's an absolute monster.
Nope.
You know, I can't say enough about his performance against the Bucks. And now in the Knicks, obviously he's gonna give it everything he has. Jimmy
Mm-hmm.
was struggling with the injury, you know, in game 2, but coming back, I mean, in the last 5 games, Jimmy Butler's averaging 36 points per game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, and a block per game. He's shooting 40% from 3, 80% from the line, so he's putting up crazy numbers. Um, you know, this last game, dropping 28 uh, against the Knicks in that dub.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see how that series continues to go. I think the Knicks are gonna wake up. I don't think that they made this run for nothing. Miami is a good team, but I think the Knicks are deeper. They're just not as healthy right now as Miami. So, but Jimmy Butler, I mean, if we see any rankings going into next season where Jimmy Butler's not top 10, even if he's in that 8 to 10 range, I just think it's a bullshit ass list, honestly. Because I mean, let's just do it right now, right? We got,
Mm-hmm.
let's say
KD, Giannis.
Embiid is like top 3 because he's the MVP, right?
Okay, Embiid.
So let's go like Jokic, Embiid, KD, Giannis. Yeah, you could count them up. LeBron, Steph Curry. This is in no order, by the way. I don't want to hear no bullshit in the comments. LeBron, Curry. Uh, shit. I mean, Shea is probably top 10. Jimmy's top 10.
You're forgetting about Tatum and Brown.
Luca. Damn. Jalen Brown is a top 10 player in the NBA.
So you're putting in Jalen Brown over Tatum?
He's playing better than Tatum right now.
We'll talk
Like
about that later.
significantly better. So
Talk
yeah, we're
about
gonna
that
get
later. We'll
into
talk about
that.
that
So
later.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to take out Shea and put in Tatum, like that's fine. But Jimmy
Mm-hmm.
Butler's up there. Like you can debate Shea and Jimmy Butler, but he's probably 10th.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about those two boys, but I think Donovan Mitchell fell out of that conversation with the performance, you know,
That was disappointing.
against the Knicks. It
Very
was
disappointing.
disappointing.
Very disappointing.
You
I
know,
wasn't
AD's
expecting
not
that.
AD just doesn't do enough to be top 10. And then, you know, guys like Dame and all that, they're underwhelming. So, yeah, he's a top 10 player. I think he's a top 10 player. What you think?
I definitely do think. I think the reason why he began hate or stuff like this because during the regular season he just be bullshitting around. Like he like takes it seriously to an extent, I guess
Hmm.
you could say that. But
He's probably just
he
coasting.
he likes to fuck around. Yeah, he likes to fuck around. Like, come on, you saw how he treated the beginning of the season. My boy pulled up with like some fucking dreads and shit.
My boy
Took
had
a
a different
picture.
skin.
Yeah, he was just fucking around with at the NBA. Just like he's a fucking clown, like, bro. He's funny as fuck.
Jimmy
But
Butler's hilarious.
I love Jimmy. Honestly, bro, if it wasn't for Russ, he'd be like one of my favorite players too. Because I just love that like that dog, that ferociousness that he got.
He's a monster.
Um, I thought as soon as I saw the end of game 2 for the Knicks and the Heat, and I saw Jimmy smiling, I was like,
His
oh, he
face.
about to give him that work. I
Yep.
was like, he gonna give him that work. Nah, but in my opinion, Jimmy Butler is definitely a top 10 player. When you could go up against LeBron in the finals, even though everybody puts an asterisk on the bubble, when you could go up against LeBron and outperform him in a few games here and there, that says a lot. That says a
100%.
lot. So Jimmy Butler is definitely a top 10 player currently. Stop all that
Outperformed him
Jimmy hate.
in like a MVP type of season where he led the
Yeah.
league in assists
Mm-hmm.
and he could have easily been the MVP
Yeah.
of the league that year.
And he
Jimmy
outperformed him.
Butler's outperformed him in
Like,
those two
yeah.
games for
He
sure.
forced the game 6, bro.
Yep,
He forced the game 6. Obviously, my
monster,
boy was tired
monster.
out at the end of that because he
Uh,
was he had some extracurricular activities and all that. But like Jimmy's a dog. He's definitely a top 10 player. He's also a top 10 player. So
he a
yeah,
monster. He a dog.
shout out to Jimmy Butler, yo. Goated.
All right, we're gonna get spicy real quick because now, let me sit up for this. The Celtics, them boys is up 2-1. They ruined Embiid's,
MVP
they
party.
ruined the MVP party. Fuck Tobias Harris. I want to say that out live. Tobias Harris, fuck you. Demand the ball more. You're a bitch. You're too tall. You're too strong to be such a bitch. Tired of your ass. I had that man for 10 points. He's averaging 15 over the last 17 games. That man has 7 points. It's just pissing me off. You remind me of somebody in Phoenix that we're gonna talk about in a second. Both the bitch mage, SOFT. Anyways.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that other one.
So look, the question is Jaylen Brown better than Tatum? And let me just answer it right now. Yes, the fuck he is. I love Tatum. He's a Duke boy. I got mad respect for all my Duke boys that came to the NBA. Love Tatum to death. Tatum does not bring it in the playoffs, bro, like Jaylen Brown brings it. Jaylen Brown is performing significantly better than Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 5 games, Jaylen Brown is averaging basically 28 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal and a block per game. He's also picking up James Harden this series. He is James Harden's number 1 defender. It's not Marcus Smart. It is Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is picking up their best defender while Jason Tatum seems to be in fucking la-la land. He doesn't even look like he's locked in mentally right now. I don't know what's wrong with Jason Tatum, but he just does not look right. Jaylen Brown is more aggressive. He's attacking the cup every time he gets the ball. He's shooting better. Jaylen Brown, he's just been a monster. He's been an absolute monster. Last 5 games, he's shooting 55% from 3. You know how crazy that is? And he's not just taking one, he's shooting at a pretty high clip. So this is what I'm saying about this dynamic in the Celtics that it's confusing me a little bit because Jason Tatum is supposed to be the man, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are you in the shadow of Jaylen Brown in the playoffs? If you're coming at it from a perspective, it's like, okay, this is a team and we're just going to win, right? Like, I just want to win the chip. I don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. But if you're supposed to be the guy, if you act like the guy, you get the man endorsementships, you get the man spotlight, your head is the biggest on the banners when you go to the Garden, to TD Garden in Boston. You got the biggest head. You're the biggest name. You got the biggest jerseys in the crowd. Why are you single-digit scoring in the playoffs? That doesn't make any sense. There's a reason why Jaylen Brown is frustrated. There's a reason why he sounds the way that he sounds in his post-game bites because he's frustrated. He's going to have a little bit of a Kyrie effect. And I'm telling you people this is not delusional talk. Jaylen Brown is going to leave Jason Tatum because the Celtics have already crowned Jason Tatum as king. They want Jason Tatum to be the man. That's how it's been since he's came into the league. We've seen it for years. Like Jason Tatum got that dunk on Braun, and everybody thinks this is it. He's gonna be the guy. But Jaylen Brown has consistently outperformed him in the playoffs. And you can throw stats at me all you want. That's fine. Jason Tatum is a streaky shooter at this point. Yeah, the comparisons between Tatum and Booker because they have like similar games. Tatum's just a little bigger. He is not comparable to what Booker's doing right now. It's not even close. Right now, you and I and pretty much all of NBA Twitter is taking Devin Booker over Jason Tatum right now. And we're going to get into that in a little bit. So, Jason Tatum needs to step up because that Philadelphia game was close. And Philadelphia is obviously hobbled, tired, and they just don't have enough. Embiid is hurt. Tobias looks like he doesn't want the ball. James Harden is a disappearing act. Why are these games so close if you guys are the favorites to win the championship now? The odd-on favorites to win the championship are the Celtics. Mostly because of Jaylen Brown. Because of his performance in these plays, he's the only one that's showing up consistently. The stats look better than what they are. In the last 5 games, Jason Tatum is averaging 24, 10, and 6 with a block per game. He's shooting 91% from the field. He's shooting 30.8% from 3. Last game that they played, he played 43 minutes. Jason Tatum he had 27 points. He shot 80% from the free throw. He shot 27% from the 3, but he made 50% of his shots. The game before, Jason Tatum had 7 points. Now I understand it came in a win, but you just can't have that. The stats look better than what he's playing because a lot of Jason Tatum's points come from the free throw line. They come from garbage minutes, so his stats look better than what they are. He's not aggressive out there. So now if you're telling me as a Celtics fan, look, we're winning games. We just want to get there and Jason Tatum's going to perform. Okay. I'll buy that. If he's going to show up in the Eastern Conference Finals versus Jimmy Butler or Jalen Brunson, whoever's going to come out, cool. But right now, he does not look like he's going to be that guy. And we remember what happened last year against Golden State. He got exposed after outplaying KD in a way that I've never seen anybody outplay KD. Locked him down. And now you're having trouble shooting over who was guarding him? Who's guarding him?
In the Golden State?
Who's guarding Jason Tatum?
In the Golden State series?
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins.
Bro.
Andrew Wiggins was locking his ass up.
Andrew Wiggins took his heart.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Andrew Wiggins could not take Jaylen Brown's heart like that. I'll tell you that much. So Jaylen Brown's future is questionable in the Celtics. Now, this is where I turn into a delusional Nets fan. Jaylen Brown, hear me out before I pass it over to Mauricio. Look, man, you want your own team? I understand that, bro. You want your dollars? We got that too, bro. We got a little bitch making too much money. We're gonna send it back to Australia. Don't even trip about that. He's going back down under. I need you to come to Brooklyn. What do we got? Well, our owner's a little crazy. Our GM, he's a little stupid. But we got the pieces and we got the money and we got the city, bro. I will personally show you around. I'll even bring you to Jersey, to where the Nets used to be, so that you can see. We're good people out here, bro. I'll take you to my favorite Dominican spots.
Don't lie to him. Don't lie to him.
We're good people, bro. I swear.
Don't lie to him.
So look,
not good.
It'll be your team. You get all the shots. That 27 points per game. You got Nicholas Claxton, a top 7 center. You got Mikal Bridges, a star. You got Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith. We'll trade all these little boys. Anything you want. You want Karl Anthony Towns? He's on the market. You probably don't want him, but we could get him if you want. Well, we could get like Miles Turner for you if you want. We could trade for Miles Turner. We got picks. We got young boys. We got a lot of shit. Just come, bro. It's over in Boston. Blow it up. You guys are done.
All right, okay. Relax.
You guys are done. Just come to Brooklyn, bro. Please,
Relax.
please.
Okay. So, after my boy's rant, which he has said a lot of valid shit, because honestly, there's not much different shit for me to say, because he said it and he hit it he got it on the spot. Said it exactly how it is. No filter, no none. There's no need to have a filter. In these past couple of playoffs, the finals last year, he got locked up by Wiggins. He got exposed, just how Andy said. Jaylen Brown has proven to me consistently in these playoffs that when Jason Tatum's not there, that he's still gonna be there.
Absolutely.
He's gonna be there to facilitate, rebound, score at will, whatever the fuck it is. Jaylen Brown's gonna do it. He got that dog in him.
He can do anything.
Yeah, bro. Like, he got that dog in him. I don't know what's going on with Tatum. I really don't. Back to the whole Booker Tatum debate. If you would have asked me before the playoffs, I would have been like, I've got JT because he could defend a lot better. Never mind now, bro. Devin Booker's guarding motherfuckers like crazy. So I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know what Celtic fans think is going on.
That's a really good point.
You better hope that they win this chip this season, because Jaylen Brown is gone.
People forget Jaylen Brown's older than Tatum.
He is. He was there before Tatum.
Yep.
He was there before Tatum. And so there's not much else for me to say because that's it. Jaylen Brown, I don't agree with you going to the Nets. If you want and you want to become a fucking monster, team up with Giannis. Get Middleton out of there. Team up with Giannis.
As a basketball fan, I would love to see that.
Team up with Giannis, bro. I swear to God, team up with Giannis.
Giannis would be the greatest number 2 of all time.
Bro, you got Drew Holiday there that could facilitate and defend his ass off.
He can lock anybody up.
You're already a great defender yourself.
Ooh,
You can score at will.
Oh,
And now you have this big boy Giannis.
Oh,
Healthy or not, bro? Because Giannis is getting older now, and health is gonna start popping up because he's an athlete, so he's gonna be physical and stuff. So as years go on, he's not gonna be healing as properly or anything like that. But you guys, that'd be insane, and that's what I want to see as a basketball fan. Now obviously you go to Brooklyn, be litty because that's right there. That's
we gotta go. We would have to go see him play all the time. Yeah. We gotta go see him play.
Yeah, bro. I saw you play last time. You gave KD and Kyrie that work.
Jaylen Brown he'd fill the seats. People are coming to see Jaylen Brown. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, bro. And yeah, plus at the end of the day, anybody from Jersey or New York area.
I know he gonna take that mask off soon. Could you imagine the black mask with the black outfit?
Yeah. Listen. Hear me out, right? So, all right, so that ass, any New York, Jersey, maybe PA. I'm not really sure. Fuck PA a little bit, but we're gonna always say this and agree. Fuck Boston. All right, straight up. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston sports. Coming from the East Coast, this side of the world.
No. I'm with you on maybe fuck all of Boston sports, but not Red Sox.
All right, relax, Fenway. Relax.
I'm just saying.
Relax.
I'm just saying. Prestigious organization over there. But anyways, Celtics.
Jaylen Brown is better.
You guys gotta do something, man. You guys gotta pull
JB
him.
better.
JB better.
JB
better. Cause
hashtag JB better. You started that shit. JB better.
You guys need to figure out a way, cause bro, if y'all you gotta pay him, but if y'all don't make it very clear for the next 6 years what you want to do with him, Jaylen Brown is gonna start testing the waters. Don't let Jaylen Brown get to Denver. Don't let Jaylen Brown get to Denver now. Denver got some pieces. If they lose this year, they're going for it next year. I'll tell you that much. They're going for it. They'll get Jokic that star. He did enough now. He's like, look, I did enough now. Y'all see what I'm doing? Give me somebody else.
Did. He said,
"Ooh, he's ready. He's ready." We about to get into that right now. But yeah, Celtics, you gotta take care of your boy, or he's gone. I promise you that.
Fuck that, he's gone. All right. So now going on to what middle of the United States. We're traveling there. Phoenix West. We're going west. All right. Traveling, taking the jet, get on that bitch, flying over there. All right. Anyway, Devin Booker and Kevin Durant had an insane performance. Disgusting. And I will be the first to say, as much as I loved watching those two go crazy, I'm still worried about the Phoenix Suns because, let me pull up the stats real quick, because, first of all, KD had 39 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds, almost a triple-double. Devin Booker had 47, 9, and 6. Amazing. Great production.
He shot 80% from the field and 62% from 3.
And this is where I stress out for the Phoenix Suns because I fuck with KD. I'm a Westbrook fan, but I also fuck with KD because I respect greatness. All right. Here's the thing, and this is why I'm worried. 2, that's 6 points. 6 plus 7, what's that? 13 plus another 7. Hold on, let me do some math. 13 plus another 7, that's 20. Plus 4, that's 24. Plus 6, that's 30. Plus 5, that's 35. Everybody else combined for 35 points. That you can't win like that, in my opinion. You really can't. You have KD going berserk. Awesome, great. Losing CP3 was a big blow. I'm not gonna lie, because he could just make life easier for these two. But at the end of the day, CP3 wasn't also producing points like that. He was still managing shit for you guys.
Yeah,
he was managing that. But this is not winning basketball, in my opinion, as much as KD and D Book are gonna go off and do what they do because they're honestly unstoppable at this point. That's how they're looking. They're unstoppable. Um, 35 points combined from everybody else is really bad in my opinion. So it goes back to what I said a few weeks ago now. Their depth is an issue, and now you got this big baby on their team crying about contracts and wanting to
Oh
get paid,
my
and then
God.
you're over here in the playoffs when your boys are going for 39, 47, and you're producing 4 points.
Oh my God, bro.
You don't even have 10
We
rebounds,
gotta
bro. You're one
talk
of
about it, bro.
like, come on.
We gotta
Like this
talk
is
about
this is exactly why they didn't pay you,
bro.
DeAndre Ayton. You're not getting paid.
Ayton,
You're not getting paid.
DeAndre
No.
Ayton is like people
Pussy.
he talk about most hated. I think DeAndre Ayton might be the most hated player by NBA fans because everybody knows he's soft. He's such a little bitch. All he does is cry.
Bro, you saw the clip. I know everybody saw the clip. Them
Yeah.
arguing with him. Come on, bro. Stop
He's
bitching.
a little
Stop
baby.
bitching.
Like, bro,
you're bitching.
what's the name of the other center? The white boy. It should be there.
Who's theirs?
Jock.
Jock Landale.
Yeah, amazing minutes. Why? Because he went out there and he competed. He was playing great defense on Jokic. He was picking him up, not giving him them little jumpers. Bro, I was so mad. Obviously, the clip where Ayton is just staring at the ball when Jokic is getting like 2 offensive rebounds. They asked him about it, and he was like, "What was I supposed to do there?" Anything,
bro.
Anything. You could have done anything. Just walk up, like make it hard. Like, what are you talking about? You're just staring. Like, bro, this is what I'm talking about, bro.
Listen, real quick. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Wasted talent.
DeAndre, you allowed Jokic to go for 30, 17, and 17.
Now,
you won.
That stat line's so crazy.
You guys won. I'll give y'all that. You guys won
Not because of him. Not because of fucking him.
Quite like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
He's so trash. He's so garbage.
And you want to get paid?
You were a top 3 pick, bro. You were a top 3 pick.
I think he was number 1 pick, bro.
He was the number 1 pick, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck? That's gonna get paid and shit. And then you're producing fucking 4 points and 9 rebounds.
Like I said, everybody knows Ayton is he's the biggest bitch in the NBA. There's not even close.
Bro, like, you make Cat look like a real motherfucker.
You make Ben Simmons look like an all-star, dog. You make Ben Simmons look like he's the number 1 option on a team, bro. That's how bad you are. You suck.
Bro, like no cap. Lemire was literally talking to us. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I think Ayton, I think KD could get 8, could bring
we
out
was
the
telling
best
him
Ayton.
you can't.
Like, nah, bro, he can't.
You can't.
And guess what? Guess what he said? I got the receipts in the group chat somewhere. He said, "Nah, this motherfucker's
like
charming."
4 hours later.
Bro.
4 hours later, he's like, "This motherfucker is soft."
Bro, he tweeted it on Twitter.
So look,
like it's there, bro.
So
it's
look,
there. I'll find it.
Kevin Durant actually had a bad shooting night. Like, the stats look great, but obviously rebounding, defense, and facilitating, he was great. But he actually had a bad shooting night, and he dropped 39. But Kevin Durant went to the line, I believe. He had 15 or 16 free throw attempts. Devin Booker only had 2. And he had 47. That's so crazy. But that's not sustainable. Shout out to Skip and Shannon, actually. They were the ones that called it the morning. They were like, they have to have like a LeBron KD. Yo.
You want to know what my boy said? This is what Lemire said. I'm sorry to cut you off. He said, "I'm tired of this big bitch too. How you steady bumping YB and you soft as hell?"
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is top 10.
On you. Fuck out of here.
Oh my god. Ayton is so trash, bro.
He replies, he goes, "He's so trash, it's not even funny. White boy gave him yeah, big minutes." And I was like, "Soft ass motherfucker, he got no heart." Like, yo, like we're laughing at you, bro.
Yeah,
and you
like,
want to get
but the problem is that obviously us as sports fans, we call people trash, like whatever. But Ayton, he has so much talent that it's frustrating because you have no heart. You have nothing in your chest to say,
"Bro,
I'm gonna go block this shot." Like, he has a guard on him and he's not dunking on anybody. He has Hobbs and he ain't dunking on nobody. He's just laying shit up. It's like, bro, you have nothing. There's no part of you.
In the finals too.
Oh my god.
Like come on, bro. Like,
there's an all-time highlight on you. You tried going for a dunk.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis stuffed you right at the rim. He sent that shit
Stuffed you, launched that shit
gone.
forward, got the dunk at the other end.
Won a
Come on, bro.
championship on you. Held that trophy over you. That was your fault.
Mm-hmm.
So 47-39 from Kevin Durant. If you're telling me that they're gonna produce this again, it's hard. It's hard for me to ride that train. It's not sustainable. This is a once in a lifetime performance. Devin Booker was unreal efficient. It's on another level. He had an all-time game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not sustainable. You know, the Phoenix Suns look gassed. If they
Yeah,
lose
bro.
this next game tonight, Denver's gonna close them out. If they lose
Mm-hmm.
this next game tonight, Denver is going to close them out back at the back in
I don't know.
Denver.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know
know what
what
it's called
it's
either.
called. Basically the Mile High City. It's over,
Mm-hmm.
bro. You guys cannot. It's not sustainable. I'm sorry, but it's not.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant,
So.
all time. Um, not. It's not fair to him to say that this series was or this season was like a failure. He was dealing with a lot. Coming from Brooklyn, got hurt, fucking trying to warm up. You know what I mean? Just very unfortunate things. He lost
Mm-hmm.
CP3. But it's just not sustainable. If you're
Yeah, and
asking,
he's still trying, bro. He's still trying to get you buckets. He's still trying to help you guys win. You gotta come and help. Y'all gotta help him,
if
bro.
you're
Y'all gotta
asking
help
for
that man.
86 points for 86 points and 14 86 points, 17 assists from these two, it's gonna be tough. You guys only won by 7, and Denver couldn't make a shot in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And people aren't
And
talking about like TJ Warren hit a 3 and then a floater to basically put them ahead so that KD could finally seal the game with the dagger.
mm-hmm.
You're only winning by 7 on a bad Denver shooting fourth quarter performance.
Mm-hmm.
I have no confidence that Phoenix is going to win this game tonight. I
Yeah.
just don't.
Yeah, man. And also on Denver side, they showed that they could put up a fight. Everybody the main characters showed up for that fight. Like I said before, Jokic produced 30, 17, and 17. Michael Porter Jr.
Oh.
went for 21 and 12 boards. And Jamal Murray went for 32, 5, and 6.
I love
So,
KD, but he got put in a fucking body bag by DJ. God
yeah, man.
damn.
That was remember I saw that shit pop up on my timeline.
Oh, you got put in a
I was just
fucking
like,
body.
damn.
Wiggins posterized somebody yesterday too. Why are they
Mm-hmm.
doing it in the blowouts? It's the team that's losing. They come in and
Mm-hmm.
just dunk on someone. That shit was nasty. I ain't
It's
gonna
disgusting,
lie.
bro.
So what you think? Who do you think takes the game today? It starts at 8 o'clock.
I got Nuggets, man. I D Book and KD. I trust them. The thing is, I don't trust the rest of the team. Unless you're telling me that Ayton is gonna show up, that'll
You want to know
nah.
what Ayton's been allowed for the past 5 games?
What?
Well, not 5 games, the past 3 games, but
Mm-hmm.
Ayton has allowed 33 points per game, 16 rebounds per game, 10 assists per game. Jokic is averaging a 33-point triple-double on DeAndre Ayton's head.
You want to get paid?
He's shooting 82% from the free throw line. He's shooting 46% from 3. Jokic is eating him alive. He's been chewing everybody alive. Every single center you put in front of him, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Jokic made me a believer in this playoff run so far.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely think you can make a case that Jokic, if he's not the best player in the world, he's 2 or 3. Not even make a case. That's just guaranteed. I think the case is for him being the best. He has to close out the playoffs to see how it's gonna be. But so far, Jokic is outplaying everybody, maybe except Devin Booker, because Devin Booker is the best player in this series so far.
I think he's the best player in the playoffs right now.
I would say so, yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy got hurt. Devin Booker's been unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have enough. I just don't think they have enough. If they lose tonight, Denver's gonna close it out. Mike Malone is on a mission. His coaching is on another level right now. Only
Mm-hmm.
losing by 7 on a very poor fourth quarter shooting. Um, these boys are in trouble. These boys are in trouble.
Yeah.
So you got Denver.
I got Denver.
Denver going up 3-1.
Yeah.
I got Denver
It's
going
just
up
not
3-1
enough.
as well. I don't think there's enough. Um, I think you're gonna have a big game from like Bruce Brown today. I think some shit's gonna
Hmm.
happen. Aaron Gordon's not gonna have shooting woes. Aaron Gordon's making it really hard on KD too. That's why the efficiency's down.
He's physical as fuck.
KD's getting sent to the line though, so KD's one of the
Hmm.
best free throw shooters. He's gonna get his points, but just keep being physical with KD. If Devin Booker even slows down a little bit, that's done. So, um, great series. That's been the best series to me. It's been the best series.
Yeah, it's cause of all the fighting, bro. They're battling. That's
They are
why.
battling. The defense,
Yeah.
it's great. I think second would probably be Miami Knicks so far. They play really
Hmm.
hard. I like
Hmm.
this brand of basketball. I really do.
Hmm.
I miss it. Sometimes I miss it. Okay,
All right.
Mauricio. So we got question of the day, bro. I'll start with
Hmm.
you. Uh, what do you think, in your opinion, which remaining superstar needs this ring this year the most out of everyone who's left in these playoffs?
You know what, bro? Jimmy Butler. I think he deserves a ring.
Damn,
I don't think he's gonna get it, but I think he deserves it. Here's why.
damn.
Uh, he's proven that he. Oh, you was about to say Jimmy too?
No, no, no. But
Okay.
that's crazy. Damn.
Yeah, I'm saying Jimmy, man, because Jimmy's just proven consistently in these playoffs, like that. Yo, like when I'm here, and I'm gonna give you that work. He's just a dog. He's been battling defense, offense, and like he has hurt people around him. Bam isn't being like the craziest like offensive player out there, but like he's still beating people up. He's still beating other teams. Do I see him winning the chip though? No, I don't think Miami has enough to beat a team like either Denver or the Lakers if they get through, or even the Warriors. I don't think they could stop the Warriors. I think they'll have an easier time with the Warriors and the other two teams though. And that's if he gets past the Celtics. But the thing is, I think Jimmy Butler is like the Celtics kryptonite. I'll say this again. I will say that Jimmy is their kryptonite for some reason.
Hmm.
They just fold around him. They just I don't know. I think it goes back to what we said about Jason Tatum earlier. Like he's just not there when like someone like Jimmy walks in and tries to like go crazy at them.
Yep.
But yeah, I say Jimmy just because I feel he deserves it the most, and he's one of my favorite ones currently in these playoffs with how he's performing and everything. So yeah, I got Jimmy.
So okay, that would be crazy. Um, I think that's a good point, and like, because a ring for Jimmy would mean everything. It would
Hmm.
validate his performance in the bubble. It
Hmm.
would validate who he is in the playoffs
Hmm.
since Minnesota,
Hmm.
pre-injury in Minnesota.
Hmm.
It would validate all of that, and
Hmm.
it would be one of the It would be up there with Dirk as like probably one and two most insane playoff runs ever.
Hmm.
He would go through Giannis.
He already went through Giannis.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He would go through Giannis. He'd be a very hot Knicks team, ended as one of the
Hmm.
best teams in the NBA towards the season.
Hmm.
Not crazy, but they got there. You know what I
Hmm.
mean. They're there. Beating the Cavs, very good team. A lot of people thought they were like fourth or fifth in that title chase.
Hmm.
Knocked them off. And then he would play either the MVP or the Celtics, who are the odds-on favorites to win. If he beats them, goes to the West, beats either the two-time MVP in Denver, arguably top four, top three player in the world in KD, and the best player in the playoffs, as we said, Devin Booker, or LeBron James, AD, and the really deep Lakers squad, or even Steph Curry and the Warriors that come through, the reigning champs. It would be whoever comes out of the West. It would be an unbelievable run for him if Miami wins the championship.
Hmm.
And I mean, Jimmy's statue would go up at that point if he won that shit.
Yeah. Also, like to add to that, it would just complete his story, like his
Yep.
arc, like all that. Like it'll complete it because like think
Everybody
back to
else got. I
when
feel
he
like
first
everybody else
showed up.
got time. That's a good
Yeah.
point because Jimmy's
Hmm.
his hourglass is starting to run out.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah, and like also like I was saying, bro, like
he
think
doesn't
about
have a
when he
he doesn't
first
have a
started.
he doesn't have a two. He doesn't
Mhm.
have an actual guy next to him.
Yeah, it's just him.
he's the guy.
Yeah, it's him, bro. He's the whole offense
He is the
basically.
whole offense. Yeah,
Yeah, like
that's
yeah,
a good
bro.
point.
It's just perfect.
It would
It'll
be
be
perfect.
perfect for him to get that ring. Uh, like I was trying to say, we seen how he came up, you know, like starting off with the Bulls,
Yeah,
came up, and he was just growing as a player. And like you started seeing those sparks come up when he was like beefing with the whole Minnesota squad,
yeah.
dogging them with like the supporting cast, and then going to Philly, and then Philly like embracing Joel, trying to get the biggest dog out of Joel, then
Should have
going to
kept him.
Miami and just saying this is my house,
Should have kept
and
him.
now we're gonna go crazy. Yeah, yo, they should have kept him, but they wanted Ben Simmons. So
They wanted Tobias. That's what it was.
I thought it was because of Ben,
They
because
wanted
Ben
they
wanted to handle the
Tobias had to
ball.
get paid as well.
Yeah,
Ben
that
was
too,
already locked. He was already locked into his
mhm.
contract.
But yeah,
Um,
man, it's just
that's crazy. Picking Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler is crazy.
yeah, man. It's just, and also like I just don't think that certain players fit well with Jimmy because of Jimmy's like
His
attitude towards
attitude,
how to play.
100%.
Yeah, and also I believe in that theory, bro. That's definitely Jordan's son. That's definitely his like mystery
100%.
son,
That's
bro.
Jordan's
I
son.
don't
Don't care.
care. Yeah, word.
Um,
Don't care. Go ahead, bro. Your
which
turn.
remaining superstar needs this ring the most? Just going off the question, not who I think like legacy would be impacted, because those the video that we made on TikTok, if you want to go check it out, guys, it's pretty much our most popular video to date. Massive view count, massive discussion on it. But Steph Curry would leap Magic Johnson as the best point guard of all time if he won one more chip. Um, LeBron James, if he wins, he's undisputed, the greatest of all time. Even the
He's already
people,
undisputed.
even the people who dispute it, they wouldn't be able to anymore, because it would
Hmm.
be the craziest championship that he's won. Maybe not as much as 3-1, but right there, it'd be 1A, 1B with what he's gone through the season. But I think who needs the ring the most is actually Kevin Durant. And the reason why I think it's Kevin Durant is because Steph Curry won last year.
Hmm.
So now the narratives are very simple. Steph Curry can win without Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant cannot win without Steph Curry. That is the narrative. It
Hmm.
doesn't matter what context you want to give. My entire timeline, because of like Lemaire, and because when I was on the Nets, there's this other account, I think it's called KD's Prime. They do is talk about KD, and so they try to defend the narrative. But as basketball fans, we have to be honest about the global narrative. Real basketball fans and people who break it down, we understand that there's more context to Kevin Durant. Kevin
Hmm.
Durant felt that he could not win in OKC with Russell Westbrook, and so he went to Golden State. Now, obviously, everybody thought it was a weak move. He performed in the finals, sure, but everybody knows that it was the biggest lopsided two finals of all time. And it doesn't matter who LeBron had in 17, it they weren't gonna win. Those 2 years, the the season was over before it started. The biggest narrative in 2018, when we were watching that crazy playoff run from LeBron, but we were also watching all the playoff games. They were great. The Clippers were very weak. It was Pat Bev and Lou Will versus Golden
Hmm.
State. They made it hard, I guess. But what did we think was going to happen?
You're gonna win
Houston
that shit.
Rockets. Houston Rockets almost shot them out the building. They had a scheme. They had a very specific team. They were like the Ravens that with Ray Lewis and them. If we held you under single digit points, if you didn't score a touchdown, if we kept you to like 2 or 3 field goals, we were winning this game. We just needed 12 points on y'all. We needed 11 points on
Hmm.
y'all. That's it. Houston was, listen, we hit our threes, you're not beating us. We're winning everything. CP gets hurt on cue. Golden State makes it past once again. The narrative would change if KD won the ring this season, because he kills the I can't win without Steph. And honestly, the same way that the Lakers are, it would be the same for KD, because he came from a turbulent Nets season, and he comes to a new team where his point guard gets hurt. He has a performance like this, gets past the two-time MVP. Don't let him beat Steph Curry in the Western Conference Finals. and then win the championship because now he leaps him.
Mm-hmm.
Now Kevin
Yeah,
Durant leaps Steph Curry.
I got KD over Curry. I'm sorry. I just think he's just a better ball player.
He is. If we're doing just off the eye test and who you would rank, if you're doing skills all time, my top 10 looks a lot different. But we can't do that. We got to go off of accomplishments. We have to go. If you're comparing eras, you got to go off of accomplishments. So KD, a ring this season, he'd give him 3. He'd give him his 3rd Finals MVP most likely, unless Devin Booker goes fucking crazy. Which I mean, the way it's looking, that's not far fetched, you know.
I think people gets it.
But Kevin Durant, I feel like he needs this ring the most because you got that big boy down there who doesn't do shit for you. You got a vegan point guard who's hurt because he went vegan. I mean, Chris Paul's getting hurt because he doesn't eat no bacon, people. That's what I'm like. I'm going to keep it a G. He's eating plants. That's why his hamstring keeps pulling. He's been a vegan for like 8 years. He's been hurt for 8 years.
He pulled his groin. It wasn't hammy this time.
Man, fuck whatever it is. It's because he's vegan. His bones aren't strong enough. I don't care if that's controversial. Eat some meat, people. Goddamn. Fuck.
Pause. Pause.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough. So, I think KD needs it. What you think about KD winning this season?
If KD wins the season, I think it'll be great for basketball. Just because, like you said, it'll kill all those other narratives. I think KD could win. The thing is, I just don't believe in his full team roster. That's it. If he had at least some decent defenders that could produce some points, yes, I say Phoenix all the way. But as soon as he went over and I saw the depth and I saw like how many players are going to be running, I was like, nah, they're not winning it. But yeah, man. Also, just to throw in there, you're gonna laugh. Lakers win, I want my ring. If Lakers win, I want my ring.
We don't have enough time to talk about that.
That's why I threw it in there.
We don't have enough time to talk about that.
Lakers win, I want my ring.
And I need you to be real. I need you to be real about what you're talking about.
Don't matter. I want my ring. It was a part of the team.
No, damn well that ring don't count.
Yeah, it's a ring. Fuck it. But overall, I think I really like our 2 answers. Yeah, I think these are like valid answers.
Yeah, Jimmy has a lot to gain. KD has damn near everything to gain if he wins.
Yeah, just shit.
Jimmy Butler would be the perfect ending to a superhero story. Kevin Durant redeems himself as the villain.
Yo, Jimmy's like the Undertaker. Remember when the Undertaker went on that run of like always winning, and then he lost finally? That shit was crazy. I
genuinely think those 2. I'd say the honorable mention is probably Jokic. He wins the championship.
I think Jokic got time though, but my thing is like I want Jokic to win a chip. The thing is with the way he plays, I think he could play for a while. Unless,
because it's not athletic, it's all skill.
Yeah, it's all skill. So like I'm not worried about Jokic. I feel like within his career, he's gonna get paired up with somebody. Maybe Jaylen Brown, even though I want him in Milwaukee. Maybe Jaylen Brown. Who fucking knows? To be completely honest,
like Zach LaVine. Like somebody like that.
Give him Zach.
That's all.
But
Miami flight is only $163 on American Airlines. Anyways, thank y'all for watching Pick and Pop episode 4, man. Those were the answers that we have. Honorable mentions, obviously. The reason why I say Jokic is because if Jokic wins a chip, he's the best player in the world. He wins Finals MVP, the chip with this performance. He's got the MVPs. He's got the chip. He's the best. It's crazy how fluid the best player in the world conversation is right now. There's a lot of greats. This was a great episode. Playoffs are rolling right now. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. We're going to make a couple TikToks off this content. I think the big question, let us know what you guys think about the Jaylen Brown stuff. Let us know what you think about Jimmy Butler. I don't think Jimmy Butler has haters, bro. I really don't. I don't think Jimmy Butler has haters. I think the only people that hate on Jimmy Butler are the ones that don't understand his mentality. And the ones that don't get that he's a hooper. He's a hooper.
Fuck that, real. Bro. How do you not understand the dog mentality? If you don't understand the dog mentality,
I think they might just hate on him because of the way he talks. But
hey, get the fuck out of basketball if you can't take that heat, bro. Fuck out of here.
Thank you guys for watching episode 4. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, the playoff picture will look a lot different next week after all these games. There's probably 4 or 5 games that are going to come up.
Someone gets closed within this week. I feel it.
I think so too. So shout out to all these teams. Shout out to all the fan bases. Y'all have all been rocking on NBA Twitter. Toxic as fuck. I've never seen a more toxic season in my life. Um, After every game, they just come out the woodworks just screaming, dog. I swear, every time. But yeah, we really appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give it over to Mauricio so he could close it out. That's it for me, baby.
Okay, Kawhi. Anyway, Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like we said, this is gonna be TikTok videos up on this episode, up on our TikTok. We're gonna put it up on YouTube. We're gonna also tweet them out. We gotta start using all our other socials. We always be focused on one thing. But besides that, thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for all the comments, supporting the TikTok, supporting us, like just helping us be better. If you guys want to see something specific, want us to change a few things up, let us know, man. We're here. We're open. We're trying to hear you out. We're trying to make content better. Like we always said from the beginning of Pick a Pop coming out, we're keeping this shit 100. That's it. No extra bullshit, none of that. You know, I get called out here and there. Andy gets called out here and there. Lemire comes crazy at both of us here and there. Yo, I think we should bring Lemire in next episode.
I mean, I actually got a few people coming up. Some people that the basketball community might know. We got some big hooper TikTokers coming in. I think we gotta start expanding a little bit.
Let's do it.
I'm waiting.
I like it.
I'm waiting for my boy. You know, he's big name. I don't want to spoil anything, but we'll see.
This one, cut it out.
I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, let me just say one last thing before we close it out. Stephen A. Smith, I will start tagging you till the day I die. You better not let LeBron win this fucking championship because I will be on your ass. The way you have been hating on First Take, trying to tear this man down for the past 2 weeks, we all see it. You are a bitch. And you have been given the worst fucking takes ever since Max left, and you are on the decline. You are a joke when it comes to basketball knowledge, and you think you are some kind of a basketball knowledge god. You better hope I never get fucking famous on this shit. I'm coming to First Take with Mauricio. We gonna sit right across from you, and I'm taking all of that.
I'm requesting Max too.
You better not let LeBron win a ring, or I never want to hear you talk about he number 2 all time. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, pussy. This ain't Mad Dog. This ain't Max sitting down here. Me and Mauricio, we from Jersey. We gonna sit right there in front of you. It's over, bro. It's over.
What's going on?
Fuck you talking about? All this goddamn sneak dissing on LeBron. Suck my fucking dick.
With that being said, this has been Pick and Pop episode 4, season 2. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Sir.